So welcome everyone to Stretch with a Leader today. We have Dr. Michele Arnold here with us. Dr. Arnold, if you would tell us a little bit about what you do for Intermountain, your role, and then you can jump into your Be Well moment and then throw it back to me for the stretch when you're ready.
Sounds great. Thank you, Cammie. So my name is Michele Arnold, and I serve as the Chief Medical Officer for St. Mary's Regional Hospital in Grand Junction, Colorado. I've been with Intermountain for about 18 months, and it's truly an honor to jump on board this Monday morning with all of you to share a gratitude story. And Cammie and I kind of agreed we wanted you to get as much bang for your buck out of your stretch session this morning. And so if you'd like to start a little early while I'm talking, I'll probably got about a 3 to 4 minute spiel. Cammie can start working through some stretches and you can mirror those from your desk or wherever you're participating. And I will tell you about my gratitude story. So here we go. I want to talk about a little discovery, a eureka moment that I had. I was doing the Take 10 yoga classes that are offered through Intermountain's Be Well. And Dawn Young leads this 30-minute class on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5 p.m. And I'm still learning yoga. It's not natural to me, but I had a bit of epiphany last month when I recognized this gratitude for the physical body that I inhabit. So this bag of bones that I embody, it's this marvelous human machine, and it does remarkable things. So as you're stretching, Cammie's doing a great job of getting you started. Take a moment and reflect on the genius of the physical body that you inhabit. Our vision, our eyes, we're able to pick up on more than just what these little cameras in our pockets do, right? Like no picture is as beautiful as what you see in your mind's eye. And our ears, our sound, our hearing, we can pick up on these resonant sounds in nature or in music. And then our brain, our marvelous brain, integrates all of these senses and filters them in some magical way that even we in medical science don't really totally understand. So we sense all these things, and you're probably sensing a lot of things as you're stretching. We admire the beauty around us. We see the light in others, but we're capable of doing so much more. So we sense stuff, but we also do stuff. We express great love and we serve with rich purpose. And I'll just conclude my little spiel here with this really awesome mantra that a patient shared with me. It's a profound truth, and I kid you not, I have hung on to this statement for the better part of a decade and a half. She said, well, you know, Dr. Arnold, the body's an instrument, not an ornament. I'm just going to repeat that. The body's an instrument and not an ornament. And like it's intended to do good work. It's not just to look pretty on a shelf. So we use it for good. And it can be really, it can be tough to focus on things we can't do and grieve those things, but it's also amazing to appreciate and honor what we do have. So today, think about how you are uniquely able and make a commitment to focus on the good that you add to the world, and that you're here today, you're making an investment in this marvelous body of yours. So let's have gratitude for the bodies we have and join Cammie as we continue through our stretches. And remember that the body is an instrument and not an ornament. So thanks, everyone. I'm going to turn it back over to Cammie, and I'm going to go video off while you guys continue, and I'll be joining you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Arnold. What a beautiful message about our bodies. I really love that. So we'll continue with some stretching for the next few minutes. So go ahead and join me if you haven't been yet. We'll find yourself some space. Okay, we're going to take our feet a little wider than hip width apart. We'll do a few of the ones I've already done today. So just a big inhale up and exhale, hinge. Do that a couple more times. And as you're moving through your stretches today, try and keep in mind what Dr. Arnold talked about gratitude for our bodies, for our movement, because our bodies are what help us experience the world. all of our senses. Let's release arms by our sides. Take feet together. You're going to take a big inhale, reach up, and as you exhale, step to the left and pull the arms down into cactus arms into kind of a side squat here. Reach up and then step to the right. Do that a couple more times each side. Warming up hips and shoulders. Just noticing the sensations of your stretches today. Some of them might be a little uncomfortable. Some of them might feel good. All right, step back to the center and release the arms. We're going to take our feet about hip width apart here. Sweep your arms forward, reach up, maybe look up a little bit. And now we're going to hinge forward, hands on your thighs. Let's do that 2 more times. Reach up and then hinge forward. 1 more time, reach up. Hinge forward, hands are going to stay on your thighs here. So start to work your legs a little straighter, just noticing your hamstrings. So just trying to keep the back flat. And now what we're going to do is start to lift your right toes. Just lift your toes and then lift as much of the front of your foot as you can, noticing how that stretch really shifts into your calf muscle. And then plant your right foot down. We're going to start to peel the left toes off the ground, then lift the middle of the foot coming up on the heel. Noticing the calf stretch. Go ahead and plant that foot back down 1 more time on the right. Peel the right toes and the midfoot. And put it back down. And then the left foot, peel the toes. And put the foot back down. Okay, let's go ahead and just roll up through the spine all the way up to standing. Okay, we're going to bring our feet a little closer together. Step the right leg forward, and as you do so, reach the arms up, push up off the back toes, look up, and now sweep the arms back. Lift the front toes and hips move back. Squeeze shoulder blades together. We're really trying to get into the calves a little bit today, the ankles, the feet. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Let's do it 1 more time on this side. Reach up, pushing up off the back toes, and then sweep back. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Okay, let's step our feet together. Then we'll switch sides. So now left foot comes forward. Reach up, push up off the back toes. Look up, get really tall. Sweep your arms. Hips go back, lift the front toes, and then squeeze shoulder blades together. Let's do that 2 more times. Reach up. Big inhale. And exhale, sweep back. Lift the front toes. Do that 1 more time. And sweep it back. All right, go ahead and step the feet together or a little wider than hip width, somewhere in there. And let's do some reverse shoulder rolls. And let your shoulder blades rest on your back. Let your palms turn forward. Pull the head back. Find a really tall spine, and then just make sure your knees aren't locked here. And then if it feels safe to you, go ahead and close your eyes and just check in. How is everything feeling? Take a big inhale and then a big exhale. Go ahead and open the eyes. We're going to reach out in front of us, interlace fingers, press the palms away, round through the back. And then stand up really tall and reach up, and then just move gently side to side. Let's do that a couple times. You can let your weight shift in your hips as well. Come back to the center, reach forward, round through the back. Now drop the head, look down at the ground. Big inhale, stand up. And then gentle rocks, side to side. Back to the center, reach forward, round through the back. This time we're gonna go all the way to the floor and then release your hands and let your hands hang. Let your head hang. And then maybe sway a little bit with your upper body side to side. Your hands can rest on your shins or the floor, wherever you feel most comfortable. So pause the upper body movement and now sway the hips side to side. And we're going to use our hands to walk ourselves all the way back up to standing. And let's open the hips up a little bit. So we're going to take the feet together to start with, and then step the left leg out to the side. Use your hands to support you, and just really try and open up the inside of that right leg. If it's too much, step a little closer. If you need more, step wider. Come back to the center. We're going to do the same side, but this time the toe is going to turn out a little bit. So step and turn the toes out just a touch. And then step back to the center. Doesn't have to be graceful. And then we're going to turn the toes out all the way. So big step, turn the toes out, and bend the knee. So however you want to get there. And then we'll come back to the center. Okay, let's go the other way. So we'll start by stepping with toes forward. Notice where you feel the stretch. Step back to the center. Turn the toes out a little bit this time. Just a touch. And come back to the center. And then we'll turn that foot open all the way this time. Bending through the knee. And then step all the way back in. Okay, take both feet wide now. Toes are pointing forward and just move side to side. A little more inner thigh stretch. Got a little bit of a lower body focus today. Inner thighs and calves and hamstrings. Let's step our feet together. And then we're going to go back and do the stretch we did at the beginning with the toe lifted. So take a big inhale up. Exhale, hinge forward. Hands can be on the thighs. Find your legs moving towards straight. And then go ahead and start to peel the left toes off the floor. And see if the stretch feels different now that we're warmed up and we stretch the calves a little bit. Maybe it doesn't feel different. Maybe it still feels the same. Whatever you feel is great. Go ahead and put the foot back down. And now the right toes peel. Lift up as high as you can get those toes. And then plant it back down. Let's take a big inhale, reach up. Grab the left wrist and pull over, big stretch to the side. Bring the arm back to the center, keep holding the wrist, and now step the left leg back behind and another reach over. And go ahead and sweep out of it. And let's reach up. Grab right wrist with left hand, pull over. Come to the center, step the leg behind, and then big reach. Big breath. Go ahead and release, step back to center. Let's do a few more shoulder rolls. And then go the other way. All right, you guys are all done. Thank you so much for joining today. And thank you, Dr. Arnold, for a beautiful Be Well moment message.